Skipper, Rico, and Kowalski are chicks in a penguin colony in Antarctica. The trio rescue a runaway egg from leopard seals but are set adrift on an iceberg. The egg hatches, and the trio name their new baby brother Private. 10 years later, after the events of the third film, the penguins leave Circus Zaragoza to celebrate Private's birthday. They break into Fort Knox to get cheesy dibbles from a vending machine. Private voices his desire to be recognized as an official member of the team, but is ignored. The penguins are subsequently kidnapped and taken to a submarine, where they are confronted by the octopus Dave. Dave explains that he once lived in the Central Park Zoo as a star attraction, until the penguins arrived and stole his popularity with their cuteness. After being repeatedly upstaged by penguins and passed between zoos and aquariums as an unwanted animal, a bitter Dave escaped and disguised himself as a human scientist Dr. Octavius Brine to enact his revenge. Rico swallows a vial of Dave's bioweapon, the Medusa serum, along with his snow globe collection, and the penguins fight off Dave's octopus henchmen and escape. Fleeing through Venice, the penguins are rescued by the North Wind, an interspecies intelligence agency, classified, the wolf leader, polar bear weapons specialist Corporal, harp seal demolitionist Short Fuse, and snowy owl intelligence officer Eva, on whom Kowalski develops a crush. Rico coughs up the serum, only for Dave to hack into the North Wind's computers to reveal he has more of it. Afterwards, penguins start vanishing from exhibits all over the world. Classified deems the penguins a liability to the mission, darts them, then puts them on a plane bound for Madagascar. The penguins escape the plane and, using Dave's snow globes, deduce that the Shanghai Zoo is Dave's next target. Skipper's team forms a plan to stop Dave, to which Private reluctantly agrees to act as bait. The other penguins manage to trap Dave with a dinosaur skeleton after creating a water leak in the aquarium, just as the North Wind shows up. However, Dave escapes through a drain, and Private and the rest of the Shanghai penguins are captured. Skipper, Rico, and Kowalski steal the North Wind's jet to pursue Dave, but accidentally blow it up. At Dave's lair, Private learns that Dave is planning to use the USA serum to turn penguins into mindless, disfigured monsters, so the public will hate and exterminate them. Upon reaching Dave's hideout, the penguins and the North Wind clash over their different plans to infiltrate the submarine. However, Skipper finally admits the North Wind to be more qualified and relents. The penguins distract the octopus guards as a diversion while the North Wind sneak inside, but both teams are captured. Dave tests the Medusa serum on Private, but he escapes with a paper clip he swallowed earlier at the last second, causing Dave and the rest of the penguins to believe he has been vaporized. Private frees the North Wind and tries to convince them to help save the penguins, but they refuse, causing him to storm off on his own. Dave uses the Medusa serum to transform all the penguins, and as Dr. Brine unleashes them on New York City, pest control is quickly called in. In the chaos, Private manages to obtain Dave's ray and chases down Skipper, Kowalski, and Rico, and restore them to sanity. The penguins battle Dave, and the North Wind returns to help. Private inserts himself into Dave's ray, using the power of his own cuteness to restore the other penguins to normal, though leaving himself mutated. For his actions, Private finally earns his place as a qualified member of the team. Meanwhile, Dave is shrunk and trapped in one of his snow globes, which a little girl takes. Classified congratulates the penguins and apologizes for misjudging them, and gives the penguins jetpacks as a reward. In a post-credits scene, the penguins use Mort's cuteness to restore Private. Although Mortis seems unaffected by the ray at first, he quickly swallows King Julian.